So there's another strategy that you can do when it comes to turkey hunting that, certain places it works out good and other places you don't want to do it. And that's called hunting the roost. And this would be an evening hunt. So first off, you have to check your local state regulations because some states you can't hunt after a certain period in the day. And so it has to be a state that allows you to hunt all day. And the second thing you'd want to double check is that your state doesn't require you to quit hunting at sunset, because sunset would actually be 30 minutes prior to dark. You don't want to shoot a bird 5 minutes after sunset and now you're getting in trouble. So as long as you've checked with your state regulations and you know that you can legally be out hunting at that time, the next consideration is who else is hunting it. If you're hunting a property with other people and you go in and set up underneath a roost site and shoot a bird, that may mess things up for them, because the next morning those birds aren't using that roost area anymore. They've moved on.
Right.
So it can be a little bit controversial. But as far as hunting a roost site, it's pretty basic.
Yeah, I love it just like I do the ambush thing. Because 9 times out of 10, your confidence is, again, through the roof. You're just waiting for them to approach that area. And obviously you're taking the shot before the roost. You can't shoot a roosted bird, right? Mm-hmm. So it's an awesome strategy. I love it. I've killed quite a few birds.
Yeah. So what you're doing is you know that these birds have been roosting in a certain tree or certain area of the field, within about 100 yards. You're trying to get in there, preferably 2 to 3 hours before they would fly up, so 2 to 3 hours before sunset, and get yourself set up. Again, a blind or a turkey chair is definitely recommendable.
And I think one of the keys to this strategy is you're going to know where the birds want to roost, right? So you should be able to know where they're at prior to the roost, way prior to the roost, right? So if they're out hitting a feed or a food plot or a field before they enter into that area, you need to know that, because that's going to affect how you're going to approach and how you're going to move in to position out of sight, getting to that roost site.
Yeah, so here's an example of this tactic actually working out. We were hunting with Chris Mooring down in New Mexico, and he knew that these birds were hitting this roost site like clockwork. We were run out of options.
That's awesome.
We'd been close really, several times. We even had an elk bust up our hunt.
Right.
And he said, well, come on, guys, I know where these birds are heading. So we slipped out, got in front, got to the roost tree, and you can see the results.
There's more birds coming this way. Okay, I can't sit down.
So after our miscommunication mishap, we still had plan B, which was to fall back to the roost area and get set up and wait for the birds to come in. By the time we got there were already turkeys out in the field, and we could see that our Jake had actually been attacked.
Okay, you're gonna get redemption here. Yep. Come on, birds, curve this way. Let me know when it gets right at 70 yards. I'm real confident at that shot. Just gonna step out the ambush. Just gonna strut, pushing on the ends. Okay. Oh yeah, I see a fan coming. Oh, look at that. I can hear him spitting and drumming. So 55 yards. Okay. I'm on him whenever you're ready. Whenever you feel good. Okay. Dang it. Okay. I'm still on him if he gives you a shot here. Is he clear for you? Oh, I see no head. Got 2 ends crossing him. I'm still on him if you're good. 1 end's crossing him. Okay, he's good again. Tell me if he's good. 1 end's crossing him. Let the end go by. Another end's... Dang it, come on, ends. He's got 2 ends behind him. Don't shoot now. I don't see the head. Okay, you're good now. You're good. You're good. He's behind the bush. Yeah. There he comes. I'm on him. If you can get him. That got him, that got him. Awesome, man.
First New Mexico turkey, man. Not your last, right?
Awesome, man.
That's a mature bird too, man. It's a good one.
That's what I call redemption right there.
Wow, he put on a show, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
31 yards.
Was it really? Bush here. He was behind it so long.
Double beard.
Double beard.
Nice.
Any turkey hunt's awesome, but a Merriam's has been one that's been on my bucket list for a long time, so I was ecstatic to get that first bird down. Oh, we did it, finally.
Took some doing.
Yeah, it took some doing for sure.
We had a little mishap with a. You thought you had a high-powered rifle in your hand over there.
Yeah, I did. I took a long bomb shot. I was a little ambitious, a little overly optimistic, but so I tell you what, we we repositioned ourselves in an area where we know naturally they want to come to before they fly up and roost. And this joker came out probably 300 yards up the hill, and there was a group of hens out here. Manny put on a show. He wanted them hens to be in the right spot before they flew up, and he circled and strutting, gobbled. Just an awesome experience out here.
Yeah, tons of fun. We're out here with Chris Mooring, hcoutfitting.com, High Country Outfitters, and I'm telling you what, it's awesome. New Mexico, hunting Merriam's, birds everywhere.
Everywhere.
We thought we were done when you missed that shot, and Chris said, no, I think we still got time. Let's
Yeah.
go.
No,
And
I
we
believe
did.
my exact words were, I know we have time.
That
You
is
did say,
correct,
I know we have time. And I just got a big grin when you said that. I thought, let's go. I love this.
I think tomorrow we
awesome.
may have to see if we can find another bird.
We're staring at birds
Yeah.
roosting.
Yeah, we're
Birds
staring at
roosting right
birds
now.
flying up in the trees right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to make another point here too. What was really cool is all the live birds flew up and roosted. As soon as that happened, immediately the tom went to the deception decoys.
That's true.
And
They were our saving grace there a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he thought
They
he
gave
had
us
to push
time.
one more group up.
yeah, so he wasn't about to roost himself until he came over and
Yeah,
tried
he-
to push those decoys.
I
That
knew
awesome.
he was going to be the last one up. So.
Really, that's what they usually do. Huh.
So,
That's awesome. Hey,
awesome,
first
man.
Merriam's.
Congratulations,
Chris,
gentlemen.
High Country Outfitters. I'm telling you guys, man, this is the place to be right here. This place is awesome. So give Chris a call.
Well, let these birds get to bed here. This is also a strategy that if you don't know where the roost is, you can still employ this kind of tactic in the evening. If you're working a field, you see birds,
Yeah.
and you think that you can use your woodsmanship skills to kind of slip and get in front of where you think they're heading to roost. You know, it can be a hit or miss, like we'll show you in this next video, but just being able to see them from a distance, knowing that they're going to hit an edge and fly up, and trying to get up in front of them as they're coming to that edge can sometimes prove to be successful.
Okay, day number 2. This is an evening hunt. It's 5:30 Kansas time. We're up on top of this sweet ridge, man. This is like one of the highest points we can see for miles. We have a cut bean field down here that we've been glassing tonight. And then at way, like, I don't know, 500, 600, 700 yards away, there was a field where we saw that tom last night. And we're just sitting up here waiting, and I saw a little tiny black dot moving. Asked Marty for the binos, got on it, and sure enough, that tom's back in that field. So because that's the main bird that we've been seeing, he seems consistent. So we have probably about a, 45-minute walk to get to a better position where we can gather some information on this bird and possibly make a move, roost them, see what's going on. So once again, man, Kansas hunting, it's been awesome. It's a beautiful country. We're having a blast. Look at Marty. He's standing on a tree limb above a ditch to get elevation.
Sweaty mess. Ready for a shower. Got Tom finally spotted.
Is he staying calm?
Yeah. He's out on the edge of basically a wheat field and some other grass field. He's strutting. We're trying to slip. We're not going to do a whole lot of calling or anything at all. We're gonna get set up and see if he works his way our way. Just try and get a shot, an opportunity shot here.
Yeah, we have an interesting scenario as well because we have water out in front of us. So this bird's gonna have to work all the way around the water. The edge of the water is about 200 yards out, and we have a couple fence rows. We're on a steep ravine with a road in between us. So we're just trying to predict where that turkey's gonna want to go because this is an evening hunt. So we're trying to catch this bird coming to roost is the main thing. So, see what happens. I'm stalking a bird, but I'm shrooming.
Dude, I'm covered in little ticks.
Ticks?
Yeah, little ones. The nasty ones. We figured out what he's doing. Following a couple girlfriends. Now our only hope is that they come our way. We aren't going to be able to call him.
It was a wonderful end to the day. We have been out here 90 degrees, we've been sweating, we've been walking through rivers, our feet are soaked, and Marty's picked off 63 ticks. So, what else can I say? That's what turkey hunting is all about.
63 ticks, and I'm sure I've got about another 23 hidden in places that I'm going to find later on tonight. If you
gross.
know what I mean. Turkey
I'm not gonna
hunting.
help you find them. You're on your own on that one.
Look at this get up. That's some turkey hunting fools right there.
He said, oh, wear your tennis shoes. It'll be dry back there. Yeah, within 8 steps. Your feet are muddy and stuff.
It's been raining a lot. All right, so here's the deal. Those birds ended up going way out that way. If you're trying to ambush them, get them in front of them, doing the roost play, it's all just
End up in the evening.
yeah, end up in the evening. That's not a good sign. But we'll kill that bird here in a couple days, hopefully. But
Yeah, we know where he wants to roost, and so we can get on him tomorrow. So that's the choice we make, right? So
yeah,
it'll work out.
a situation like that, trying to go after birds on the roost, trying to catch them before they go up to roost anyways. You never know when you're going to get in front of them. They're just going to circle a different direction, and that's what happened. But, well, we know where they're at. We're on a bird. We'll try again tomorrow.